The Coinseries channel is pleased to have you back. Listen up, folks, because this video is going to go into great detail about a $150 million asset that is about to be liquidated. SEC's damage the AUD on the XRP, and nobody has a clue about the $13 price objective. Before we compare it to our predictions for Bitcoin's future, though, allow me to present you with some statistics. So, regardless of Bitcoin's future, XRP will also keep growing and expanding. Given that the Nasdaq is actually experimenting with RippleNet, we shall go over rocket fuel before moving on to them. Now is the time to start with a Bitcoin. 38,853 unique, the current price is 1.05% higher. Last day's closing price for Ethereum was $2,103. Currently, it stands at 1.26%. The dollar is set to arrive at 99 cents USD in USDT. At 8 points, XRP is up 6%, but it has not moved from yesterday's level of 61 cents. A total of $1,470 billion and more in cryptocurrency market capitalization persons who I'll be talking about a project that involves returning 40,000 XRP to the holders yesterday, which is related to the blocks and lines that we've been discussing. 2 new sets were just launched by us. In our breeding lab, we have a holiday potion that lets you make your very own NFT, or you can buy a holiday privateer and I'll make one for you and deposit it into your wallet immediately. So, if you purchase today, you'll never have to buy again because all of these earn 30% back for holding every single month, depending on the project's earnings. One more piece will still find its way into your wallet, even after a whole year has passed. What a beautiful thing. Soon Lux Lines will make their most spectacular statements to yet. This announcement is the biggest for any NFT project or XRP ledger project that has been announced thus far. I'm holding my breath until I hear more specifics, but I'd guess within the next 2 weeks. BitMEX long bets, which were opened at the highest points and have barely moved, will be liquidated if the price of Bitcoin falls below 37,400. Yeah, those longs are actually packing up and going. All of them have been destroyed. You should remember Bitcoin right now. At this very moment, you must be cognizant of the fact that the price of Bitcoin can range anywhere from $40,000 to $42,000. I want you to pay attention to that. This is what occurs following John D's edition of his thoughts. It was the SEC's deliberate action, he says. Tens of Type 2 fabricated situations and exaggerated the crypto startup's existential dangers in order to get a restraining order. There will be consequences for the FCC if they are unable to adequately justify their false claims. What the fuck is going on here, people? To be honest, it's somewhat humiliating. The SEC is getting caught red-handed for lying. Their efforts to harm Ripple by providing them with a pass for Bitcoin are well known to us, as are their dealings with Bill Hinman and Jay Clayton. Despite the SEC's declared goal of protecting investors, they attempted to hurt us XRP investors, and this is something we are well aware of. The SEC workers made lavish profits as they shielded themselves. Jonas Dean Chung, so far, he's supportive. As some of us were saying 3 years ago, he stayed even though I have significantly more Bitcoin, Ethereum, and XRP. Even if the Shift coin is no longer a security, many people still ignored us because they thought we would damage its general security standing. The truth is that they were never more than just a security detail and an air quote. The fact that certain uneasy SEC lawyers have said that XRP is a security does not change our position. Even though they now agree, those people still hate XRP. You will have the option to voice your disapproval of the government's overreach or remain silent at that moment if you are opposed to the project in question. The government also finds out about the project in due time, just like you. Doesn't that seem intriguing? Throughout it all, the SEC? Mass corruption was all they did. After that, what happened? They think we're insane, but XRP holders aren't. The value of our dung coins is zero. The SEC stated that the courts will have the last say. Finally, the verdict was decided by the courts. The SEC is unhappy with XRP because it was determined that it was not a security. Among crypto enthusiasts, there is a complete lack of patronage of. In this statement, he said that Nobody Payments is a stable coin that operates across multiple blockchains in Australia. On November 30th, they will integrate the AUDD into their services. It is now natively built on Ethereum, Stellar, and the XRP ledger, and it is backed 1-to-1. Zero Cap Wealth is also tracked by them. Blockchain Organization of the Year was awarded to Zero Cat 1 Second for the second time at the block a few days ago. A private wealth management firm that also operates in the infrastructure sector piques my curiosity. What gives rise to that fact? No problem, simple. In the year 2021, the Victor Morgan team found them. They deal in digital asset custody, derivatives, spot trading over the counter, Web3 trading, and treasury lending. What constitutes an artificial intelligence system? In June of 2022, they stated that they were planning an initial public offering, IPO, or an acquisition. Nothing was said about the impending release of a stable coin supported by the Australian dollar on the XRP ledger, which will be made possible with the assistance of the Ripple community. There is currently $13 worth of XRP in our reserves. Sorry, I won't read the whole post to you. Here, Igor Crypto has provided an excellent explanation. He suggests we simply perform some statistical analysis. Into around 6,085 cents, we will look into XRP when Bitcoin reaches $50,000. Nevertheless, the value of a Bitcoin can reach $50,000. Potentially $1.95 XRP on the horizon. It seems like everything fits in with the fib levels for this scenario, doesn't it? 70,000 EVA, or $272.73 at 6 cents per XRP, that's what we're aiming for this evening. When I look into Bitcoin's future, what do I see? The range we're likely to see is 100 to 150. In my view, that is where Bitcoin will thrive. Yes, I will now point out the two commonalities that we are examining. XRP might be worth $13 to $20, and Bitcoin could fetch anywhere from $150 to $200. In our opinion, the lowest price for XRP will be anywhere between $3.90 and $5.85. He has showed the lower bound at $3.50, and as I've said in several of these ranges before, my sweet spot is between $3.50 and $6.50. A possible parabolic blow-off peak might occur if institutional money were to flood this market and exchange-traded funds (ETFs) were to be permitted. From 1370 to 2055, our goals will be more consistent. You may remember that we raised the XRP blow-off high from $17.20 to $4. A little quantity of institutional capital and a transfer of funds from more conventional markets into cryptocurrency markets would be all that is needed. On its own, this thread is incredible, and so are the two of them. Both of these have been in our sights for some time now. We debated them as well. Furthermore, we continually emphasize these points daily. Rocket Fuel, a partner of Ripple's, predicts incredible growth in 2023, for all you channel devotees out there. Their cryptocurrency transactions exceeded 420,000. Class on the various forms of currency in circulation, but I was only interested in the numbers up to 2023. So the first 11 months. For each of our 4 products, we processed 423,000 individual Bitcoin and blockchain-based payment transactions. 1,220,000 unique users contributed to that substantial sum. This covers a wide range of financial situations, from large corporations with assets in the billions owing millions to a single consumer with a $10 purchase. Everyone from sole proprietors to large conglomerates is there. A more efficient flow of funds from A to B is the primary objective. The focus is on more efficient transmission of funds from A to B isn't what XRP is supposed to do here, is it? For fixing a flawed financial system, it's also rocket fuel. Rumor has it that Rocket Fuel is teaming up with Ripple to revolutionize cross-border payments. Recall that a new monetary system is soon to be established, as we discussed yesterday in our Bretton Woods session? Now that Ripple is experimenting with the Nasdaq, that man actually purchases it from this guy. Actually, that's the main function of the stock exchange. So, if you can consolidate all of those notes into one ledger, it would be wise to do so. Furthermore, there have been cases where Korean banks have worked with local Bitcoin companies to settle. In addition to Ripple, Nasdaq is reportedly one of the corporations involved in the ongoing blockchain settlement technology studies that the World Bank, the IMF, and other agencies are constantly debating. Thus, several tests of Ripple now. Where has the golden nugget been concealed? Everybody knew it. We are sure about it. As is well known, it is common. Any one of them could be a regular person, and they're all showing up. Directly or indirectly, they will all be working with Ripple in some way. Remember to keep updated for the video that is coming soon. And if you enjoy what you see, please subscribe to my channel. Farewell until we meet again.